everyone, my name is Brooke, your fellow podcaster from the East Coast, content creator, creative artist, and entrepreneur, and welcome to my podcast, Blogger with a Twist. So basically on my podcast, doing topics about lifestyle, I may do a couple rants or story times about my life or whatever comes to mind. So if any of you guys find that interesting, definitely share the podcast, subscribe, also tell your friends or family, and last but not least, get your favorite snacks, your popcorn, whatever you like to eat, sit back and relax, and let's get this episode popping. Hey you guys, and welcome back to a brand new podcast episode, and hopefully you guys out there are doing good. So I know last week I did not come out with a new episode, and that is because the girl has been booked and busy this past week. So that being said, this episode, I just wanted to come on and update you guys on all the things that has been happening, and also a little message for my people out there that are content creators, influencers. So that being said, grab your snacks or whatever you like to eat, and let's get this episode popping. So the first movie that I got invited to for a private screening was For the Map That Leads to You, which came out on Amazon Prime on August the 20th. And I decided to take my boyfriend with me. And the screening was at some mansion. I think it's called Glen Ford Mansion. We had to bring our own chairs or a blanket because they had the screening outside in front of the mansion. But I will tell you guys that the property was really beautiful. Like, the scenery was definitely A1. They also had a little concession stand with popcorn and pretzels and soda. And overall, you guys, the movie was a really cute romance movie. There was a scene in the movie that did make me cry a little bit. So if you guys like those type of movies, I would recommend that you guys check out this movie on Amazon Prime. I believe on Amazon, they do have like a 7-day trial or like a 30-day trial for you to test out Amazon Prime if you like it or not. But definitely check it out. Link will be in the description. So that was the first screening I got invited to, which wasn't last week, but I think it was the week before last. And then last week I got invited to a private screening of the movie called The Roses that will be coming out in theaters on August the 29th by Searchlight Pictures. And so anyway, the day of the movie, I ended up taking one of my best friends, my sister, which I've known since college. We ended up going over to Philadelphia Film Society to see the movie. If you guys don't know, Philadelphia Film Society, they have different locations in the city. So the one that we went to was the Bourse location, Bourse, which is on 400 Randstead Street. If you are from Philly, you may be familiar with that area. I had never been to one of their movie theaters, so this was definitely a first time for me, and I definitely did enjoy myself. Once we got inside the theater and took the escalator downstairs to get the snacks and to check in and stuff like that, there was a photographer from Getty Images there taking pictures of people that was there for the screening. So my sis and I, we took a picture. After that, we went inside to go see the movie, which honestly, you guys, it was a funny movie. I feel like it's definitely like kind of like a rom-com type of movie, but overall, I definitely did enjoy it. So after the movie, we headed over to the reception, which was at the Mouchalou. And so when we got there, we was greeted with champagne, roses, and the same photographer that was there at the theater. And so after we took pictures, got our champagne, our roses, we sat down and they was giving out different little appetizers like mini sliders and California roll and crab cake balls and what else? Scallop wrapped in bacon. They had the 2 signature drinks, which were based off of the main characters of the movie as well. But overall, you guys, I had such a good time. And I don't know, I feel like getting to experience that moment, it just kind of made me realize maybe I am doing something correct. Because I would never thought in a million years that I would be invited to an early screening for any type of movie, whether it was coming out on Amazon Prime or in actual movie theaters, and it just blew my mind. But yeah, overall, you guys, my sis and I, we had a great time, and they also gave us a little goodie bag. But if you guys want to see my videos from my events, then check out my Instagram, Blog in Philly. Also, I did do another video this week of me showing you guys all the things that I got in my goodie bag. So definitely check that out. And so that's that, you guys. And then also, I think I mentioned to you guys in one of my episodes about the magazine that I'm actually in that is from California. I finally got my physical copy in the mail, and the magazine looks so good, you guys. It was such a surreal moment when I saw myself in the magazine, like, oh my gosh, that is really me. I'm just like, girl, now people in LA, California gonna know who you are. So the magazine came in, and then what else, you guys? I've just been living life and just appreciating all of the good things that have been coming into my life. Also, next week, I feel like it's going to be a busy week for me because I have 3 events back to back, you guys. So I have the War Show by Philadelphia Magazine on Thursday. Friday, I have to go up to Wilmington, Delaware for another event. And then Saturday, I gotta be back in Philly for a networking event. So your girl is basically booked next week all the way from Thursday to Saturday. So yeah, next week is going to be a long week. Definitely is. I thought that for the award show, I was going to get a brand new dress, but I already have a dress in my closet that I feel like would be appropriate for this award show because it is going to be at a hotel inside of a ballroom. The only thing I may do different is do a different hairstyle because when I wore that dress before, I had my hair braided like in individual braids. For this look, I think I might go with like a bun or something kind of like a something like a slick back look or something like that. Next Wednesday, I'll probably go and get my nails done. I'm not going to wait all the way till Thursday because I don't want to be rushing and everything going last minute. My sister, who I took with me to the screening of the Roses, I'm going to have her probably come over on Thursday and do my makeup. I know for the networking event here in Philly, I do want to showcase some of my designs that I make for my online Redbubble shop. I think I want to try to see if I can get like a local printer. And I feel like that would be a good way for me to, advertise my designs. So definitely that. I have enough business cards, so I don't need no more business cards. But, I think about last year when I was going through some depression and I was unhappy about working at the gas station and getting scammed out of a job. It made me realize that sometimes in life you have to go through the bad things to get to the good things. When I was going through my depression, a part of me felt like I'm never going to get to where I want to be and why is this happening to me? I am so grateful for the journey that I've been able to go on, and I definitely feel like God put me in those places in my life for a reason. So I don't know, you guys, I'm just so grateful for everything that has happened to me, and I'm so excited for the rest of this year and for next year and for the year after that because I'm definitely going to keep moving forward. And as far as my message that I wanted to say for this episode, closed mouth does not get fed. And I say this because if you want to get yourself out there, you want to reach out to brands or businesses or whatever, especially if you are an influencer or content creator, you have to say something. Because if you never say anything, you don't know what the outcome is going to be. And I definitely feel like for me this year, I've just been on a mission of I'm going to be messaging different brands on Instagram or emailing them directly to shoot my shot, because the worst they can tell me is no. And I think for some people, they don't like the rejection, but you have to think about it like this, right? You may have to get a couple of no's before you get that one yes. You can't just sit around and think that it's just going to magically just land in your lap. And so I challenge you guys out there, if you are a content creator, influencer, or whatever, to reach out to different brands, whether it's on Instagram or by email. Shoot your shot and not be worried about, are they going to tell me no? Are they going to tell me this or that? Because they might tell you no. But at the same token, at least you got their attention. Ooh, that kind of rhymed. At least you got their attention. I'm just saying, if you get their attention, they still might be like, well, we don't have anything right now, but we'll keep you in mind. Which I feel like is another opportunity that could lead you and open so many doors. So keep that in mind, that every no that you get is not always the end of the world. You guys enjoyed this episode. You enjoyed the message. And like I said before, check out my affiliate link below if you guys want to sign up for Amazon Prime. Check out my Instagram to check out my videos from the movie screenings that I've been to. And I think that's it. So you guys have a great day, a great week, and hopefully, if I do not talk to you guys next week, I will talk to you guys the week after that. Peace.